What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit, and I am back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action. This is a tutorial kind of thing about a new strategy that I've come up with, which I've been talking about quite a bit. And the essential premise is that Norse sucks when they get to the classical age. At the very beginning of the classical age, they're so slow, it's really difficult to get any buildings up and start producing things very quickly, and you can die to a lot of stuff. So in this build, I am aiming to rectify that issue. And the general idea of it is that I want to build 5 Ulfsark in the Archaic Age. Absolutely wild, and I'll show you a couple of different variants on this build order. The first one's going to be a fast second town center. So when you watch the normal meta play of the fast second town center, you're looking at potentially a 7-minute town center. You've got maybe 1 Ulfsark or 2 Ulfsark and a couple of Hersir building it, but you don't get those Hersir out very fast, and the town center doesn't get up very quickly. This build aims to get you a second town center at about 5 minutes and 45 seconds, which is very, very exciting considering that's a minute difference, just over a minute difference. So enough of that. The build, we've got our first 4 villagers go to hunt. Now you need to have at least 1,000 food. That is inclusive with the Great Hunt. So if you have 1,000 food, it makes things doable. If you have under 1,000 food, you can use Great Hunt and make sure you can get there. If you don't have 1,000 food, you can't make the 5 Ulfsark. 900 food will give you 3 Ulfsark. 1,000 food will give you 5 Ulfsark. So you have to count food to make sure that this works. After you put 4 villagers to the food, you put 2 villagers to gold with an ox cart and 2 villagers to wood with an ox cart. Build your house, and then you're going to build another dwarf to gold, another villager to food, another dwarf to gold, and then you want to have 8 villagers on food before you start building your Ulfsark. You get your temple up as soon as you possibly can, and then you build a house straight after it. Now, for me, the most exciting thing about this, that it isn't the fact that you get a faster town center. It's the versatility of this build order. And that comes when you go to the next age. So when you advance, you can either leave your villagers on food, so you still have 8 villagers on food, and you can go 3 villagers wood, 3 villagers gold, and you can rush the shit out of your opponents. You've got a minute to scout the map, figure out where their exposed resources are, and attack them. You can go through Freya and go for their wood line, or you can go through Heimdall and go for a Heimdall rush. That's one option. Or if you feel like you don't want to do that, you want to go for the boom. You want to go 5 villagers wood, 5 villagers gold, obviously with the amount of dwarves on gold, all your dwarves on gold, and then 4 villagers will be left on your food. Now you should be able to afford this town. You should be able to afford this town center. Now, this is very important to work out whether or not you want to get hand axe or get another Hersir. There's certain matchups which can get a myth unit to you which you can't defend. For example, Zeus can send their initial centaur straight to that town center and deny you that town center very, very easily if you don't have the Hersir. So make sure if you're against one of those sorts of gods that can send an early myth unit at your town center, you want to get the Hersir out, cut hand axe, get it later, and you'll be totally fine. Now, after you get the town center, you want to get pickaxe straight away and then build your longhouse. And at that point, you can kind of go from there. You want to be building gatherers straight to food. From your town center, you want to be building dwarves straight to gold, and everything should be hunky-dory. That's the general build, and you can see making sure that all the ox carts are on the right place in the map is very important. There we go. Pickaxe is coming down. Town center is very close to completion. Now, the big thing you want to be noting about this is, say you're against an ISIS player or a set player. Well, let's say you're against a set player and they cast vision on your town center. You want to make sure you split your Ulfsark up, otherwise he can shifting sand your Ulfsark to his base. So as soon as they click vision, you can leave one Ulfsark, building that town center, and the rest want to run away from the town center in opposite directions if you've got the APM. That way he's not going to be able to stick you in his base. The other option is also to go Heimdall against Egyptian, so that you can Heimdall the walls and save your Ulfsark, or Heimdall a tower, so that you're not going to lose any Ulfsark to the shift. That's the general gist of this build order. Please let me know what you think about it and where you can go from it, and see if you can even give it a go in your ranked games and what you feel, if you feel like it really changes how Odin feels or not. If you enjoyed this guide, please rate, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time.